Good morning, it's Saturday 28th of November and the time is, I don't know, 7 minutes to 9, 08:53 or so, and I'm about to make my soup. So what I've got in my pressure cooker, in my Philips HD 2139/60 pressure cooker, is the pulp from the juicing, the earlier part, which has tomato pulp, beetroot pulp, chayote pulp, and yacon pulp. And I've got one onion, which I've diced, seven cloves of garlic, which I have peeled and cracked. I have piece of ginger, which I've cut into tiny dice, as well as piece of turmeric, which I've diced into small pieces, and I've added some water, a little bit, not much, as well as an assortment of vinegars. So I'll show you the vinegars now. So firstly, I put, for flavor, black Chinese vinegar, Yonggun Lao Gu. Okay, I hope I pronounced that reasonably well. I've got Lee and Perrins Worcester sauce, which is, strictly speaking, not vegan because it's got some anchovies in it. So if you're a strict vegan, just omit it. Don't have to get too anal about it. I've got this disgusting thing, white grape Korean vinegar. I call it disgusting because it tastes of artificial grape flavor. So I'm not going to buy this again. I just don't like the taste, so I'm using it up in my cooking rather than drinking it as a cordial. And then to make everything cheap, I put this cheap vinegar, which, very harsh taste. So all these other vinegars are quite expensive. This is the cheapest at 12 ringgit a liter. So I put this, not for the taste, but for the acidity. And hopefully the flavors from the other vinegars can mask this disgusting taste. So coming back to my pressure cooker, I call this my Maillard reaction chamber. I'm going to cover it now. Oh, I just want to mention I'm using my new steel in a pot, stainless steel in a pot. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. A bit difficult with one hand. Okay, and then I'm gonna put it on this one, the fastest, the slowest, the shortest mode, which is the congee mode. Okay, and it lasts 13 minutes, as you can see. So I'm gonna put it on, and then I'm gonna have a sauna now and come back once it's done and cooled off. And then I'm going to prep up the rest of the vegetables. Well, I have here two things which I've already prepped. I've got the diced carrots here, and I've got the diced stem of the watercress. The watercress I used for my wrap yesterday, so the stems I've diced up. I've got some more watercress here, so I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to use the stems for the soup and leaves for another wrap this morning. For my breakfast wrap. I've got one large piece of pumpkin which I've cubed. I've taken out the skin and rind, so I'm using that for a juice. I'm saving it to make into a juice later because I've got more tomatoes, so I could do another juice. And here I've got half a chayote which I've cubed, and here I've got these Bangladesh new potatoes. I've got two. One I've left uncut so that I can show you what they look like. I'm leaving the skin on because the skin of potatoes have a lot of nutritional value. And for my vegetables as well as my fruit, before I use them, as soon as I come back from grocery shopping, I soak them in a solution of sodium bicarbonate, NaHCO3, for at least 12 minutes to get rid of any pesticide residue. So because of that, I can use the skin for juicing as well as cooking soups or whatever. So this is one potato already diced and cubed, and I'm gonna dice this one in a minute, okay, after I've done with this video. Okay, what else I'm going to put in my soup is these king oyster mushrooms. I'm going to cut them in a certain way. I'm going to cut them into coins transversely this way and then score the flat surfaces with a hash crisscross pattern that allows the flavor to come out into the soup much easier. And I've got these grey oyster mushrooms. According to Simply Fresh, according to their price list, the white oyster mushrooms are cheaper than the grey ones, but they've run out of white ones, so I bought a packet of grey ones. And I've got this Buna Shimije. Oops, there you go. They're known, white shimeji mushrooms, okay? They're also known as Buna Shimeji or white beach mushrooms. Okay, so I'm going to use this into in my soup as well. So wait, I'm going to prep this, but I feel like having my shower now, my sauna now, so I'm going to have my far infrared sauna and come back and finish with the prep work, by which time the Maillard reaction of the onions and the fruit and the vegetable pulp would be ready. So I'll make another video then. So see you shortly. Bye!